Hi learners, welcome to our YouTube channel of Tested Education Consultancy Services, and here we are back again with the other video of ours, which is about PTE speaking and writing. Now, in the other videos, you must have seen that we shared some of the tips and tricks. We shared the introduction about PTE. Now it's the time to talk about speaking and writing, what this exam is, what kind of questions come, writing section is all about, what speaking section is all about, क्या टाइप के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, कितने होते हैं, कैसे करना है, कैसे नहीं करना है, everything we are going to discuss in this video. So first thing is person introduction, which is very, very basic, which definitely you must be aware of. The person introduction is something which you can speak yourself, that I would say, and it comes in speaking. Like reading section is different and listening section is different, but speaking and writing go hand in hand. So in speaking, there is one point which is personal introduction, which you are supposed to tell something about you. What is your name? How will people address you? What is your background? Maybe your study background, working background, anything you can talk about. And if in case you are having some left time and you want to talk about a word or an adjective or anything which describes you as a person, that also you can also tell that in your personal introduction. Then in that case, second, we have read aloud case, in which there will be a particular paragraph given to you on the screen, which you will have to read and record yourself. There will be a headphones given to you. You are supposed to record yourself in the mic provided to you and make sure to be very much clear about all the sentences, whether it is full stop, commas or anything coming up. You need to take pauses in between. So this is the reason they give you such kind of questions, because they want to check exactly what your fluency is. So wherever the full stops or semicolons or commas or capital words are given, you need to make sure to be clear with that while speaking and while recording as well. Then third one, we have repeat sentence. In this case, there will be a sentence spoken by the computer or by the speaker, whatever the audio given to you, and you have to repeat exactly the same. Yes, you cannot modify, you cannot change even a single word given or spoken. Definitely whatever the speaker is speaking, you will have to repeat the same. What the other thing I would like to share is that in this case, try to speak as much as possible. You're not supposed to just copy paste it. Definitely it is required, but sometimes what happens is people do not have this habit of memorizing the things. In that case, I would suggest you people that make sure to cover up as much as possible, as many words as possible in the sentence, and try to speak in continuity. If you could not hear the last portion, speak the first portion properly, at least you will get some marks for that. Then we have describing an image. In this case, many kinds of images can be given, like it can be bar graph, it can be a pie chart, it can just be a table, or it can be a process image, like processing of anything, how to transfer the electricity to other houses or industries. Anything can be given to you. To such kind of images will be provided to you, which you will have to observe for a few seconds and then explain about it. What you can observe, the colors, what are the colors representing, what numbers are given, and how these numbers are given, whether these are in percentage or these are in years or in other numbers. Whatever is given, you're just supposed to observe it and then speak it about. Then we have read-tell lecture. In case of read-tell lecture, what you are supposed to do is listen to the audio spoken, whatever the speaker is speaking, and it will be approximately 60 to 90 seconds of the audio, which you will have to listen carefully and make sure to note down some of the key words, the repeating words, and also make sure to listen whether the person speaking is male or female, or if in case you are, it is easy for you to identify whether that's a doctor speaking or a reporter speaking or maybe a teacher speaking. Make sure to speak that as well while giving the answer that the teacher said, or the teacher is talking about, or the reporter is talking about. This is how it gives a good impression that you have heard it properly. And also make sure to listen to the repeating words, as many words that they are repeating, and it is going to give you some hint what is the main agenda of the topic. So read-tell lecture is all about this, in which you can modify some of the sentences, because you're not supposed to just copy paste what they have said. You can make your own sentences, you can speak whatever you want to, but you just have to listen to it carefully so that you can create your own sentences, frame your own sentences however you want. Then we have answer short question, and this may be one-word question. For example, if I talk about the person who cooks food at the restaurant, a chef, These kinds of questions will be coming to you, and you're supposed to be prepared with it. Try to have a quiz at your home, or maybe online you will get some questions. So be prepared with such one-word answers. And I would suggest you to always write an article in the beginning with the answer where they will require. Now, what are articles? You must have studied in your school, A and the are the articles. If in case you have got such kind of question in which article is supposed to be written, then make sure to speak with that article. All the answers should be given with the articles if required. If you feel like that the answer is simple, there is no such article required, then you can just speak however you want. Then this was all about speaking. And then if I move to writing, there are only 2 tasks that you will have to do. So summarize written text. This is the first text. This is the first type of question. And such kind of 2 questions will be coming in your exam, in which you are supposed to write 50 to 70 words. In summarize the written text, there will be a particular paragraph given to you. There will be some kind of text given to you, which you have to read thoroughly. And then you have to summarize it in these many words, 50 to 70 words. Now, one more thing which is very important to be aware of is that in case of summarize written text and summarize the spoken text in this thing, there is a change. In listening task, summarize spoken text, you can write as many sentences as you want to. But if I talk about the writing section, summarize the written text, you can write it only in one sentence. That means you can use full stop only once. Yes, you cannot put full stops in between. You cannot write as many sentences you want to. Whole summary will be written in one sentence. But if in case you have as many words and if you want to put comma or something like that, you can put it. But full stop will be used only once. You cannot write or you cannot use such kind of commas, or you can use commas, but you cannot use full stop many times. Now, then we move to essay writing. And as I mentioned, such kind of 2 questions will be coming, and 10 minutes will be given to you to do this task. So 20 minutes we go for summarize the written text. Then we have essay writing. Essay writing is same. It will be given in essay in ICE as well. ICE भी हम same essay type करते हैं, वही चीज़ यहाँ पर भी है, but there is a difference. There we get 40 minutes to do it, when here we get only 20 minutes. Yes, you got me right. You will be getting only 20 minutes to do this task. But here also you will have to write 250 to 300 words. The word limit is 8. But you will be getting less time in case of just computerized exam. So make sure you have a good typing skills for that. So for such videos, for such tips and tricks, if in case you want, make sure to subscribe our channel and keep on commenting and let us know what exactly do you want next. Bye-bye.